hello, thank you. I grew up in a very religious family, and ever since I've become a comedian, my mom always wants to make jokes around me because she thinks that's the only way that she can relate to my life now, and I hate it so much. Recently, I was watching a movie with her, and a sex scene came onto the movie. And what my mom should have done is sit there in awkward silence like God intended, all right? That is how you're supposed to handle that situation. But instead, she looked at the sex scene, looked at me, and then said, well, I know what I wish I was doing tonight. Nope. Bad mom. Bad mom. Don't make jokes, mother. Let's keep the same agreement we've had going for the past few years. I tell the jokes, you pay my car insurance. I honestly don't care what you believe religiously. I'm of the opinion, figure out what works for you and then do that. Just don't try to convince other people. I am an atheist myself, but it's not something I advertise to my friends or talk about very much. And recently I had a friend ask me if I would donate money to her missionary trip to Japan. And I was like, oh boy, this is awkward. I guess you don't know this about me. How do I break it to you? I would rather donate money to Japan to keep out missionaries. Yikes. My dad, also very religious, 72 years old, never had a sip of alcohol in his entire life, which doesn't bother me, except that he's always weird when we go into bars because every time he will order a glass of milk and then get super mad when they don't have milk. And I'm like, Dad, calm down. You're the weird one here. Look around. Everybody's trying to fight their inhibitions, not osteoporosis. What are you doing? You can't order a glass of milk in a bar. There is nothing that makes you look more like a psychopath than ordering milk in a bar. Can you imagine if you saw a 72-year-old guy sitting in the corner of a bar looking at you while drinking a glass of cold milk? Ugh. There is no way that guy's favorite meal isn't people, One time my dad ordered a glass of milk in a bar and the bartender paused for an awkwardly long time. He was like, yeah, okay, sure. And then he walked to the back of the bar where we couldn't see him and we were just sitting there waiting. And I happened to look over this direction and the bar had big windows and I saw the bartender walk across the street, walk into an apartment complex, and then come back out 30 seconds later holding a glass of milk. Do you get what happened? He lived across the street, he poured his own milk, and then he sold that to my dad. That's not a bartender, that's a businessman, My dad's from that old school generation that doesn't know how to talk about their feelings, right? So as an example, he never says, I love you. Instead, he'll get close and say lots of love to you, which involves a lot of the same key words and holds none of the same emotional weight. I love you, Dad. Yeah, well, lots of love to you. Yeah. That'd be like if you were talking to your girlfriend and you were like, let's get married. And she was like, lots of marriages going around. That doesn't feel like a yes. My sister got divorced recently, and then she got on Tinder, and she was telling me that she doesn't get a lot of matches on Tinder, and it bums her out. And about a week after I was having that conversation with her, I was swiping on Tinder, and my sister popped up, and I was caught in a pickle. How are you supposed to handle that situation? Are you supposed to be a good brother or a great brother? There's no rule book for that. Because I literally know that her lack of matches is hurting her self-confidence, and I don't want that for her. But I can't swipe right, can I? She's my sister. Ew. I feel like I handled the situation the best way I could, and I deleted my Tinder account. So Thank you guys very much. I'm Grant Lyon. Peace.